Hello everyone. Welcome to day 3 of a Resident Evil Remake trial. And we unfortunately ended our stream with a hunter kill last night. Let's hope this time that won't happen. So we're gonna go again, once again, on hard with Chris Redfield as fast as we can. And maybe this time there'll be more luck involved, but we'll see how long. No hunters tonight, that's right.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone, situated.
And we'll see how fast we could do it. Question mark? Why do you put a question mark in the chat? Question mark?
There are only 3.
What's going on, Burning Shadow? Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining this stream. The casual stream, where we play through Remake as quick as we possibly can. And kind of for fun, nothing too crazy. Just kind of having some fun on one of my favorite Resident Evil games, obviously. And learning from my mistakes each night as far as running through it. So, yeah, the hunters are just assholes. 100%. Even if they do that charge and you're on, you know, green, it doesn't matter. They can dash you and kill you. And I forgot that they can easily do that. And I was missing when I was firing. And that's how that happens, so. See how quick we can get out of the mansion again. And of course, since this is once again, we do have the kamikaze forest kind of jumping around. And we'll see how that works out for us. Hunter A versus Hunter B. Oh man. Hunter Gamma. 100%. Damn, I want to play Resident Evil 3. We will soon, don't worry. Get the hell out of my way. And usually when we do quicker runs, we won't save anyone, so nobody will be saved, Jill or Rebecca. If we beat it like we're supposed to, then we'll get to that point. I'm trying to get better at running through games quicker. Dead. The quicker I can run through certain games, and Resident Evil 3 has always been like my top as far as like running through quickly. Same with the original. Nah, world record speedrun's not happening, not with me. That is not happening. No world record speedruns, but I wouldn't even really call this a speed run. It's really just a quicker run, but speedrunners know all the ins and outs. I'd have to study how they do it a lot more, like look at other people's videos and study them and see the quickest way. I'm not along the lines of a good speedrunner, but I can speedrun 4, I can speedrun 3. I've done a speedrun of 3, you can probably find that back in the channel archives. Didn't want Biohazard. But just trying to get better at running through the game quickly, like this specific one, which I used to do pretty quick a few years ago, so I'm just trying to get my bearings again. And the quickest way to go about the mansion, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure the quickest routes. I've been experimenting with that the past few nights of just, like, seeing the quickest way to get around, you know, point A to point B. Yeah, it's tasty wine that I'm drinking right now. Some Resident Evil Remake, some good people in the chat, and some wine. Can't go wrong with that. It's more of a laid-back kind of deal. But of course, with Chris, we do have to get the small keys because he does not have a lockpick. So some of the key places we do need a small key for. And that's the kamikaze forest already. Waiting for us to shoot him, which we aren't going to do. We will kill this guy, though. Just to get him out of the way. He'll come back as a Crimson Head and kill me later, but it's all good. Did you see Corey pass out playing R3 this morning? It was on JJ's stream. No, I did not. I haven't watched another stream in a long time. I stream more than I watch other people stream, to be honest. Hard enough to find time to, you know, fit this in, but I do it for everybody else, so. That sounds funny, though. The T-virus. Oh no, I didn't mean to grab that. I meant to grab this guy. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Resident Evil 3 is something I want to get back and play again. Speedrun, or maybe just a regular, you know, good old RE3 playthrough. The last time I played through them was 2016? I feel like that's wrong. 20, I don't know. I did them all. Like, I did the trilogy. I did 3 in a week. I did the first game, second game, both scenarios, and, yeah, that's what I did. So it's been a couple years, I'd say, which is kind of crazy to think it's been 2 years, probably. Dope. A lot smoother. I'll at least unlock it from the other side. Probably won't need the dog whistle. I don't think so. Right now, actually, I'm going to go this way. Because we need to get that real key. Use the duplicate and get the real key. Ooh, a tasty wine. White wine. You guys like white or red wine? What's your favorite? Oh, you ass. Woo! Pop goes the weasel. Let me get my herb. Just to heal right away. Yeah, I think I'll be alright. You know. Just using a handgun. Have I been watching Fear the Walking Dead? No. I have not. I don't think I've ever watched that. Walking Dead, yeah. Fear, I have not. Oh my god, just moves Chris out of the way. Ari Hellhound. What the hell? Why position me like that? '80s classic movie. Water is wine, correct. You drink H2O. That's good. That's very good. I need to get that bedroom key. Let me go get that. That small key. Love 80s zombie movies. Day of the Dead is probably one of my favorites. Dawn of the Dead is probably my favorite zombie movie that's from the 70s, but in the 80s, Day of the Dead is like top tier. That's it, man. Day of the Dead is it for me. Well, we can pull this off. And you sit right back down. There's just something about the George A. Romero films that's just so iconic, you know? Can't get enough of it. Ooh, almost got me. Old man zombies. I just drink rum, not really a wine person. Yeah, you know, I'm coming around on wine a little bit. Rum, I agree, though. Just gotta get the small key. Another small key for the record. as well do this picture puzzle as well. Grab one of the death masks while we're over here. Doorknob won't break yet, so I'll give it a go. Return of the Living Dead? Yeah, that's great. Love that. I like 1 and 2. 1's obviously like the best one, but... Got them. There we go. Mask number 1 acquired. So we will be killing Rebecca and Jill on the playthrough. Do you have a strategy on dodging hunters in the mine area when you get there? Oh, man. I don't know. Just run. Don't die. Shooting them is not an option unless I just get the grenade launcher, but... I don't know. I'll just try to stick with the handgun. Handgun only. It's kind of for fun, so normally I wouldn't really use infinite ammo on a run, to be honest, but... It's all for shits and giggles. I've done Remake 2 times on this channel already, but... You know... Again, gearing up for a run. A legit run. An actual, like, speed run. I'll call it a speed run. That's why it's kind of like a joke when I did the Resident Evil PS1 version. Just called it a faster run. I don't want to, like, lump myself in with, like, speedrunners, because you're going to watch the video and be like, this guy is not speedrunning. This guy this sucks. But anybody that's, like, a Resident Evil fan and just wants to see someone try to play it as quick as they can from muscle memory is kind of, like, what this is, what it's catered towards, if that makes sense. There we are. Just haul ass is what you're saying. Yeah, hauling ass is definitely the best way to do it. You know? And trying to bring healing, which is like what I'll just try to grab along the way. And then try to, you know, quickly grab the healing. You know, just try to play true to that and, you know, not be an asshole and get cocky, which, you know, it's sometimes hard to do, you know, but... Why was 4 itchy tasty notes next to Spencer's bed? I don't know. Was it Spencer's bed, or that was just like someone else's bed? I don't know. I think like the documents is one thing that I really miss. Like I know they tried to kind of, you know, shoehorn it in with Resident Evil 7, but I don't know, man. I love the old documents. There's something classic about them, even in these games, you know. Something really classic about reading it and not knowing exactly, you know, what's going to happen in that moment in time. So it's kind of like leaving breadcrumbs for people to discover, you know, what happened here and what happened to these people in this house, and, you know, just kind of playing with that is very interesting. Yeah, I'll stack up on the healing items for sure. And I'll try to save somewhere in between, but I'm going to try to save as least as possible, see what I get. Chris, you've done a fine job. See, I want to hear that at the end of this playthrough, but, you know, third day in a row that I've been streaming. I don't think I've ever done that. Well, maybe I did that before. I don't know. But hopefully more people come in and enjoy it. I didn't really give a notice, so that kind of explains probably why there isn't as many people in here today. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I tweeted saying I'm going to get my revenge on the hunters in stream today, so maybe that, like, you know, gave people an idea, but I had a lot of running around to do today, and I was off, but, you know, I had to get some stuff done for some family members and stuff, so, you know, it worked out. Here I am. Before I go to work tomorrow, I figured I might as well figure out a stream, try to finally close this art remake Chris chapter.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio. Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard!
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to get more wine. Philip Sinclair said, "Are you feeling confident about this one?" Absolutely. Thank you for the $2 donation. We do take donations now. The super chat on YouTube, you click that button and you can have a sponsored quote or something that will be above the video. So obviously any kind of donations is greatly appreciated. You know, we love your fucking faces, so you guys are the reason why we're doing this. Who's colder, Hunk or Nikolai? Colder? Like, heartless? Colder? Nikolai, I think. Hunk's more of like a loner. Like, Hunk is like a bad guy, but I don't know. Like, I just feel because Hunk is like not as like upfront. Like, Hunk, I don't think ever really betrayed anybody, did he? Like, did he like straight up like shoot his own comrades and like, I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Who do you think? Yeah, I don't know. Nikolai. Nikolai's just kind of an ass. And like, it's kind of one of those things where like he has it out for everybody else, but he decides to like keep his like plan, like, well, I'm gonna be able to get out of this city, but like he's really just gonna be fucked over anyway. Like he's just kind of a, like he acts like everybody else is like a puppet of Umbrella, but he's also a puppet of Umbrella. Like, he's just a mercenary. So like they're all mercenaries, they're all in the same boat. Obviously he was in charge of his squad that he like, you know, wanted to kill anyway. So I don't know. It's a good question though. What's up, Juan? Thanks for coming back, man. 3 times. Appreciate that shit. Love your fucking faces. John may or may not be making a cameo appearance. I told him he can jump on Discord, but he's working a shift right now, so I told him if he wants to come on, he can. Depends on what he feels like doing. Grab some herbage real quick. I feel confident, guys. Tonight is the night. 3rd time is a charm, so they say. So they say. And I can go on for however. So. It's probably quicker if it went the other way, but... Oh, yeah, he was a supervisor, yeah. Yeah, but, like, he was a supervisor, but, like, I don't know. Do you really think he's, like, someone who thinks that he could get away with, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just buzzed right now. I'm just kind of creating conversation for the sake of creating conversation. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Get the fuck off me. Well, that's why we got the healing, ladies and gentlemen. I'll grab some more real quick. I should have turned around and not have went the other way. Yeah, Nikolai wanted all the credit. He was an asshole. Fuck off. I wanted to go this way because it was faster, but... It's the one game where you... Yeah, I should have just turned around and not have respawned them, and they were placed perfectly to where they wanted to be, but I want to go this way because it's easier. Well, for the people in the chat, what is probably... who's your favorite villain in the Resident Evil series? On the subject of evil bad guys. It might be Hunk. It might be Nikolai. Could you consider Hunk a villain? Or is he an anti-hero, a vigilante? Siphon Filter 2? Dude, yes. Yes! I just shot my PS1 collection video today, actually, so stay tuned for that. And I am working on a Siphon Filter 2 review. It is coming. A lot of, like, I think my Siphon Filter video is up to, like, 6,000 views that I put up a few years ago. But I'm so chomping at the bit to get this out to you guys. The script's been good. The script's been out. Red. Anyone remember Sergey from Umbrella Chronicles? Oh, yeah. Good old Nemi. That's a good one. Brian Irons. To think taxidermy used to be my hobby. Yeah, man. There's a... When you create a B movie universe, there's so many, there's so many great things that come from that. Trying to think. Trying to think the best way to go about this. Wait, no, actually, no, hang on. I'm gonna go back this way, because I gotta get the music note. Yeah. Oh, shit. Love the headshots. Whoop. Forest zombie, no thanks.
Yeah.
At least he's easy to fucking go in there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll run up and I'll grab the music notes first, and then we'll head to the piano room and get the other death mask that we need. Or the last one, actually, because we do have... Fair enough. Chief Irons reminds me of Norman Bates. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Capcom does have a lot of influence from, horror, and so it would be cool if they, went to him from some kind of influence. Well, at least he stopped to throw up. Kind of helps me dodging them, right? Alright. Someone last night was talking about, remake, if they announce it, and, what would be Chief Irons, how would they kind of, establish him. I think it was Kyle, Whitey Bite Me. He was talking about some things like that, kind of expanding on some of that, and that idea of everything. That constant wandering of, character development of, what if this happened? And I think that's the best thing you can do, when you're doing a remake. And, people are saying it's going to be announced at E3. It keeps coming out. I don't know. I mean, we shall fucking see. Maybe we'll stream and be disappointed. Marcus. Yeah. And the Forest Army is going to be in this fucking bookshelf. So, if we get bit, we got to deal with it, ladies and gentlemen. Skipped a dipped. It would be cool if there would be what ifs in the RE2 remake. Yeah. I mean, that's your one opportunity, honestly, is just to that's the time to do it, is when you remake it, because there's not going to be another one. It's going to close the RE2 chapter, if you will. This gave them a chance to do something with Resident Evil 1, which is the remake here. And, you know, that's going to be the chance for them to do something with Resident Evil 2 and kind of, like, show that Raccoon... I mean, you could always say, yeah, we're Resident Evil 3, like, you know, they could always do that, and that's another thing. But, I mean, that's wishful thinking at this point. Resident Evil 3 is my favorite game. I'd like to see it, but, again, Resident Evil 2 is the center of attention right now. So, you know, I think from the people that are disappointed from 7 and the people that are waiting for something like this game that we're playing right here, something similar to on this level, something that I was talking about, you know, the other day was that, you know, this set the bar for a remake. I mean, making something better than this is going to be very difficult, I think, personally. I mean, I don't know how you guys, you know, maybe you can express some of your opinions in the chat. Do you think the bar was set with this one? Because I think it's going to be really hard to make something as good as this and to really keep it going, you know? I don't think it's going to be something that people are going to necessarily compare it to, because this game and Resident Evil 2 may have a different kind of pace, but the way they took elements from the first game and kind of implemented that within the others, I think that's the main thing of, like, hey, you know, this is how we're going to do it. It has to be, you know, this kind of way, or maybe it won't be, you know, exactly like Remake, but they're going to have a, you know, somewhat of an essence of, we have a bar that's set. People are expecting this game to be, you know, amazing. And how RE2 capitalized on the remake is how people would want, you know, the RE2 remake. I mean, how RE2 capitalized on the original game is how they probably want the remake to capitalize on this remake. Like, yeah, this is great, but could you just make it even better is really, like, the main question, you know? That's the main question at hand. And I think there's going to be, you know, that kind of camaraderie that comes with Resident Evil 2, knowing that it's going to be on that next level. And, you know, it's never going to please everybody, because there's always going to be that constant access of bitching, because it is, you know, the internet, and that's just the way, you know, things roll as far as, like, you know, people expressing their opinion and figuring out, you know, how it's going to be a, you know, it's just something that's not just a remaster, but like a complete remake. You know, you remake it, but you do it differently. You add things in there, and that's the way it's going to be. It gets tiresome, though, because when there isn't any news to report on, and there's nothing going on, it's very frustrating, because people know that there's something happening, but they don't necessarily know how far along in that process that they are. You know, they're like, how far is Capcom? You know, how far are these people going to take this game to, you know, how are they going to do it? And I think there's levels of you know, people panicking, people, you know, saying, what if they fuck this up? What's going to happen? You know, how is it going to portray, you know, remakes to come? Like, you know, we are in the remake, remaster kind of generation where nostalgia is huge, and a lot of these games, you know, get off on that nostalgia factor. You know, Final Fantasy, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, they're not necessarily remakes. Some can be remaster, remake. It can be kind of along that same line of, like, you know, bringing something back that, you know, Medieval's coming back, and, you know, all these great classic games. Where's Siphon Filter, goddammit? Where the fuck is Siphon Filter? But I digress. Nobody's gonna fucking contact Gabe Logan and tell him fucking, you know, hey, you can come back. No. And now we just wait. We're just waiting for Rebecca to learn that song. I think we have enough herbage. Resident Revelation set the bar high and 7 was bad. They need to do the remake to get back on track. Yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. Like, they just need this to be the kick in the ass, the fire under the ass of Capcom. We are back. Let's take a little bathroom break real quick. How do you like the idea of 2 modes in RE2, one being the game and then RE3 add-on? That would be the fucking best. Like, that would be amazing. You know, and then if that's the reason why they're taking so long, that would be even better. But in a perfect world, that would happen. I don't know. Let's see if Rebecca got it. Yeah, she got it. Oh, wait, actually, we need to grab that fake emblem. That's what we should have done. While she just stares into oblivion. Chris, I got it. Were you surprised to find out RE7 was a bad game? I mean, I streamed it for the first time, so some of my reactions were genuine. Some of them changed over time, some of my opinions. I was just more disappointed. I mean, I was giving it the benefit of the doubt. Because I played the demo, I thought it was interesting. I thought it kept people, you know, interested. I thought the marketing was there. You know, so it's very hard to, it was very hard to tell. But, you know, as time went on and I was able to sync everything in, it wasn't the worst game ever made, and I don't think it's the worst Resident Evil game. I just think that it was a step in the right direction as far as, like, trying to go back to some older roots, but it didn't feel like Resident Evil at the end of the day, you know, and I know, like, so many people probably heard this opinion, and it sounds like a broken record from, you know, everybody else that, you know, felt that way, but it's true. I mean, you can only really take it so far, and you know, they tried different things and it didn't work, I don't think, you know, but some people might play it and think that it did work. I mean, I don't know. To each his own. Do you think it will take away from the game? Take away from what game? RE2? Or if they don't add RE3? I don't know. Not really. I mean, then at least it's always open that they're going to do Resident Evil 3, but I mean, maybe that could be torpedoed into how well this does for 2, and if they're ever going to really touch 3, or do they care enough about 3. They're always posting memes and shit about 3, so, like, they clearly know that people, like, love it. Such as myself, it's my favorite fucking game. Yeah, I mean, like, would it be a missed opportunity per se? Not really. I mean, like, for the time here, all right, this is what I'll leave it at. If they put out just like a fucking great ass remake and everything, then that wait and not having, you not even, you know, at that point not even having RE3 will be worth it. But if they take a lot of time and it's subpar and it's not very on point of what this is, what I'm playing right now, then I guess I'd say it'd be very disappointing. Because at least then, if they were to salvage 3 or have that on the side, then that would be, you know, more of a makeup for, hey, we're not doing a full on 100% job on this one. But I mean, you don't want it to come to that. You don't want to think about that. But I mean, it's always a reality that could happen. So he's gonna have to be, you know, ready for whatever may happen. Time to grab the last death mask. Hopefully we don't get poisoned. Who's crazier, Chief Irons or Albert Ashford? Ooh, that's a good one. Probably Alfred. Fuck Alfred. That's another one people want to see me stream is Code Veronica. We'll do that soon. Believe me, we will. Yeah, unscathed. Better than last night. We didn't get hit the first time. Then the second time we streamed, we got hit. Now this time we didn't. So that saves us time. No Rebecca running around grabbing serum and shit. I mean, they're both crazy. But, I mean, Ashford's fucking insane. Time to fight Father Ted Crimsonhead. We only went through that door once, so hopefully we can get through that door. Code Veronica I haven't touched in years. Probably since I did my Let's Play on it. If you guys want to watch like my old Let's Play, I did one back in 2012? 2011? One of those. Did it on the Dreamcast. If I streamed it again, it'd be on the Dreamcast. It would just be me trying to figure out how to play the fucking game again. Knowing where everything is. I need a first aid spray for this. The rest we could fill up with death masks. What's going on, Chad? Chad Clayton? What's going on, man? Thanks for coming by. On the last remake edition of the stream, hopefully. Thank you for coming by. Alfred dressing as his sister. Yeah, I mean, that's like... And the voice acting doesn't help. The voice acting is just terrible in Code Veronica. Like, fucking bad. It's like they took a step back, big time. Oh, that's fucking... That's bullets. This guy's fucking... Ah, shit. Sorry, we'll grab those green herbs on the balcony. Probably our best bet. As long as these puppers don't fucking get me. Whew. God damn. Leave me alone. Necron0712. So when does this start becoming just speedrunning? Well, just speedrunning, it's just a faster run. It's not really just a speed run, but it's just me trying to get better at running through it quick. So that's kind of what we're trying to do here. So far, so good. A lot better than the last two runs. So I don't know if you're here, Necron, but or Neocron, but yeah, the other two streams are just kind of like practicing up until this one. So this will be it, hopefully. Oh yeah, Jason. Okay, sweet. I was like, that name looks familiar. But yeah, the last two runs, thanks for coming by, Jason, appreciate it. The last few streams we did were just kind of like tests to kind of get my bearings back for this game. It's been a little bit, but now it's just kind of like, how quick can we do it? And then we'll go back and do better speed runs. But I need to do, like I said, I want to like go and study other people that have speedrun these games, because I'm only good at speedrunning a few Resident Evil games. I can play through them relatively quick. But it depends on, like, what it is. So it just has to go to, like, you know, depending on how I observe other players and see the ways they do it. Because some of them can do it, like, without, like, you know, dodging everybody and knowing where, like, the timing of everything and the quickest way to go about, like, the mansion. So, like, that's always, like, fun. And that's stuff we can always save for later content. Because it's always, like, more content for everybody else, so. Chad said, I've been listening to your podcast for years. Thank you for everything you do. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the podcast is doing very well. It's actually doing very well on Spotify, which I never... Because ever since Spotify gave me the option to upload it on Spotify, like, people have been finding me through Spotify, which is a nice outlet to have, because everybody uses Spotify. Shit. That was close. A little too close to my liking. Who without the villains in the game pose the most danger? The most danger? To the heroes? I'd say Simmons. No, I'm kidding. Fuck Simmons. Man. It's a good question. To the heroes? I mean, probably... I mean, it's easy to say Wesker, like Ouroboros Wesker, because he was just, like, fucking, like, whacked out and shit. Birkin, though, was pretty crazy. Like, that seemed, like, impossible to fucking beat, you know? Alright, before we leave the mansion, I'll go and grab... When's your next podcast upload? Hopefully soon. I'm going to do a novel, like, edition podcast talking about the novels. I want to do a Resident Evil 3 one is in the works. So... You know, the more time we put into them, the more special we can make the episodes, you know, so everybody likes them. So hopefully, you know, it's worth the wait. The Resident Evil 2 podcast did pretty well, so, you know, I like to kind of build some anticipation between episodes and not just, like, put a lot out, you know, all at once. I want to kind of space it out and, you know, make it more of a, more of an event, have a purpose. And considering Resident Evil 3 is my favorite game, I want to talk to a few different people, like Perry and Richard and John, and get different just kind of segments thrown in there, you know, and really make it something cool. So, have you seen randomizer mod on the PC? Makes the game interesting and fresh. That's interesting, you know, that'd be dope. So it's kind of like in an arranged mode for Remake. I should check that out. I do have it for PC too, so maybe we can do a stream of that someday. I'm always down for doing the new shit, you know. Something that's innovative and whatnot. But yeah, man, thank you for being a great supporter of the podcast, Chad. I appreciate that, man. We try our best to get out there and, you know, be exposed to as many people as possible and, you know, just kind of keep grinding. It's 8 years, you know, doing this, so 8 years of grinding and never stopping. So it's because of people like you that keep it fresh and people enjoy it, you know, and I'm happy people do in all different formats, whether they're fans of the videos, the YouTube videos, or just, you know, just the podcast in general. There we go. And there we go. Time to go into the guardhouse. Gotta grab the crank first, and then we should be good to go. Grab some fucking defense weapons for one so we can get a freebie. Another first aid spray. Don't mind if I do. We gotta set these Set these signs up and... I guess on Remake they're gonna make 2 and 3 in one game. Yeah, man, that'd be like the fucking best. Oh man, you won't see me. I mean, you'll see me streaming it probably all day, every day, but you will not see me like outside of outside of gaming. My friends will not see me for a long time. If 3 comes along with that, I will be playing that nonstop. Streaming it constantly, just, yeah, man. I'm sure all my fellow Resident Evil peers will be playing it and streaming it as best as they can, so. Definitely taking off of work for that shit. Taking a vacation. Play some Resident Evil 2. There's Lisa Trevor. Doing what she does best, groaning through the night. Every item is in a new location on each playthrough, and that was the video about the wrestling ring and the Great Khali. What was that video about? Oh, that's definitely Perry. If you're talking about Perry, he does like joke Let's Talk Resident Evil stuff just to kind of fuck with me, and it's hilarious. It had nothing to do with me though. That was just all Perry's doing. Kind of an inside joke that me and Perry have. So. That had nothing to do with me, though. I had no input on that. Perry just does what he wants to do. So, that's why it's not on this channel. If it's on this channel, it's me. If it's on any other channel, it's whatever. But anyway, that whole, like, switching each item in different location every run, that's fucking cool, man. It was different for everybody. She still got me. Tried to be slick with her and she still got me, but it's all good. Wesker's sister. Alex Wesker. Someone asked about that yesterday, if they're ever going to go back to the whole Wesker children thing. I don't know. Who knows where they're going to go as far as, like, you know, the future of everything. Oh, wrong way. May happy Friday. Great to kill some zombies. For sure, Mark. Thanks for coming by, Mark. At E3, have to show us something. Let's hope. Oh, yeah. E3 is around the corner. Besides, like, Last of Us 2 and stuff like that I'm looking forward to seeing. Hopefully, we do get some kind of surprise. I'll probably be streaming. I'll call it, Oh, yeah. Perry's great, man. That's why me and Perry click so much. I think me and Perry have a lot in common, and that's why we do the Game Complainers every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. But, you know, we've been doing that for 5 years, and me and Perry were just like, hey, you just want to do a show, talk about gaming, talk about just shoot the shit, you know, just have a free-for-all discussion, and that's what it's about. And, you know, I met Perry through YouTube, and him and my brother became friends through the wrestling thing that they used to do because they both love wrestling, and Perry used to do a wrestling show. And, you know, he started watching my videos, I started talking to him, and we became friends, and we hang out. We meet each other, we met each other in real life, and hang out a couple times a year, and it's crazy that YouTube kind of brings everybody together, but it really does, you know, and that's always a really cool thing when, you know, you can do that through content creation. I feel like all of that kind of leads up to meeting other people and networking and spreading content and doing different things and having different personalities on stuff. You know, I think it's a great thing. You know, it's always going to be different when, you know, you're going into, you know, topics and different opinions. But that's what's great, is that Perry has different opinions than me, and I have different opinions than Perry sometimes. So it makes for good debates and, you know, arguments, you know, harmless arguments, but arguments and disagreements and agreements, and, you know, it's great. It's absolutely great. And, you know, he doesn't think there's going to be anything at E3 about Resident Evil. I don't think there's going to be anything personally, but, you know, I'll probably be streaming it. I'll call it, like, you know, I can't wait to be, let's get disappointed, Resident Evil 2 Remake E3. Like, I'm just going to, like, make that the title and just, like, stream it. And the day the Sony goes on, you know, I'll just be streaming it, be like shooting the shit with the chat and getting ready for some content to blow up. Maybe I'll get the stream to go on fucking Streamlabs, and, you know, we can watch it together and, you know, have a good time, because I did that last year and it was a complete disappointment. So, you know, every year you hear like inside sources and rumors and all this shit, and it's like, it means nothing. It means nothing until the actual shit that's like confirmed, you know? So, whatever. Actually, let me grab that, let me grab the Doom book real quick. So I don't need to come in here other than that. Maybe a RE2 port of the old version. Yeah, that would be the biggest fucking troll. That reminds me of when they did the Sony experience, and then that guy came out, and they were like, there's a game. It was one of the guys representing like Final Fantasy, and he's like, there's a game that revolutionized everything. Final Fantasy VII. Everybody's like, yeah! Everybody was excited, and all it was a fucking PC port onto PS4. Like, it was like the old version onto PS4. It was fucking great. It was the biggest troll moment ever. Because he's talking about Final Fantasy VII. People are like, yes, this is what we want, the remake. And of course, like, a year later at E3, it was finally announced. But it was so fucking funny that he just came out, everybody was hype, and all he showed was a fucking, was just a port of, of the games. It's so fucking great. I love it. It's so disappointing in so many ways. What RE books do you want to talk about? Thanks for $5. Appreciate it. Yes, we are taking donations in the super chat, by the way. For everybody who's joining, we do take little mini donations to help out. All that's greatly appreciated. So thank you. I don't know. Any RE book? I mean, we could talk about, like, you know, we could talk about any ones you want, essentially. Any ones that you want. I mean, we could just kind of go through them, you know, like go over them a little bit, you know, just like shoot the shit about them. Yeah, that's really what they do. The difference is they'll add trophies, and they'll add, like, they're like, that's the difference. I'll have the battle mode from the start, and I'll have DualShock support that you've known for years, but they'll have trophies. It's like, we don't give a fuck about trophies. And that's what they did for Final Fantasy VII. And if Capcom did that, man, there would be some fucking riots, let me tell you. It's kind of funny how these companies work, though. Sure, it was like kind of probably trying to build up the hype. Like, their intention was like, well, let's just try to build it up, you know, as much as we can. But it's like, you can't do that, man. You can't do that when people have been waiting for the Resident Evil 2 remake for so long. Like, they're just waiting and waiting and waiting. No, I agree, Chad. Like, this has to be the year. Like, there's really, everything else is out. There's no, I mean, there's rumors of, like, a Revelations being in the work, but other than that, like, everything else needs to be, like, this year, you know? I was saying, if not E3, Tokyo Game Show. Like, that's what I was saying, but, you know, at the same time, like, who fucking knows? think the key's in here. Trophies? We don't need stinking trophies. Yeah. That I'm sure that's what all the Final Fantasy like fans were saying too. Like, this is the same shit we can get on Steam. Why are you doing this for fucking trophies? It's ridiculous. Alright. Okay, alright. I'm gonna laugh if that happens this year. Hey, man. Just, like, keep the expectations as low as you possibly can. That's all I'll say. And don't get too crazy with it, because it's just gonna be... It's gonna be a shit show. Yeah, headshot. Back at it. I like you can't check the ladder until Chris, like, visibly sees it. Alright. What is Capcom's flagship games anymore? Well, there's people saying that it could be another Devil May Cry. There's people saying there could be another Dead Rising. Obviously, Marvel's Capcom is off the fucking grid right now, so that's not really, you know, that was a kind of a disappointment, so I don't think they're going to be bringing that back. So it really depends on what they're going to be doing. I mean... People are saying they're still using the RE engine, that it's going to be like a bigger version of the RE engine. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I should be off from work or not working, you know, during the time of that. I know Sony goes on pretty late at night anyway, so I should be okay. Juan said we fell for it. We fell badly for it. We didn't do it. Yeah. That's going to be the tag. That's going to be the hashtag. I should put that as, like, if I stream on E3, just, like, waiting for it, like everybody else, like, trying to stream and try to, you know, sit on the big news break. It's just like, hashtag, we didn't do it. We failed. We'll get Leon campaign and launch. We have to pay an extra $15 to play as Claire. Yeah, no, it's not funny. Someone was making fun of that the other night. I was like, oh, you watch. They're going to fucking do that. That's how this works. That's how this works. Pay DLC. Oh, you can get Hunk the Fourth Survivor, but you need to pay up. The only thing I would initially pay for is if they had RE3. I'd pay for that. Like, if they add on RE3, like, later. Like, if, like, let's say they just, like, announce RE2. They announce the trailer. It is what it is. It's done. And then they, you know, they do that. Then it's like, okay. Then I can see that happening. Ah, shit. What? I fucked up. I gotta get the residence key. I fucked up. I gotta get the control room key. I think I did the same thing last night. That's okay. I think it's the first misdirection I had this whole stream, so. Sweet. Mark, if they do that, I'm done. Hey, man. Microtransactions are the way of what we live at today. Like, this is it, man. I mean, the days of having everything complete, you know, in one kind of, like, sequence is just non-existent at this point. I think it's going to be a little bit before they get their shit together and we have that again, but I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I think at this point, how long people had to wait, and when people want to see, they'll pay for it. And that's like the hardest part is like I can even say that, you know, not even just referring to you, but like I would pay for it as well, and like Capcom knows that. So you just never want them to like use that as like an advantage, being like, oh, well, we can do it because we know people are going to do it because it's Resident Evil 2, and they'll get whatever, you know, we'll get whatever we want out of these motherfuckers, you know, even if they're diehard fans. Barry's Big Gun, $5. Yeah, you get a life-size Barry Colt Python. RE2 Deep Webs. I'm telling you, man, they got to do some cool-ass collector's edition. Like, have some, like, Birkin statue or something. I will pay however much money. I already spent $100 on a fucking board game that's coming out. So, you know, and I'm getting that in the fall. And they text me updates every day on how they're making the character models and everything. So, it's going to be kind of cool. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Of course, I'm going to do an unboxing video of it and stuff like that. Make it all nice and polished. As soon as I get it in, you know? As soon as I get in the stock. Hopefully I get it early. Like, hopefully I actually get it, you know, shipped to me early so I can, like, review it. I wish I could message them and be like, hey, I kind of, like, was one of the first, like, Resident Evil-based channels on YouTube that was directly supportive of Resident Evil. Can you please send it to me early for free? But that's not going to happen. I already spent my money on it, so it's just whatever. I'm just going to have to deal with it. They sent it to me when they sent it to me. I will pay big money to go see Capcom go bankrupt and go away. Damn, Juan. You do not like Capcom. Juan, be honest. Are you going to play Resident Evil 2? Are you going to buy it? Or are you going to wait for a price drop? You going to see how it is? Juan, you strike me as a person that, like, you won't buy it right away. You're just going to wait and see. Just from hearing your opinions over the streams over and over again, I feel like you're going to, like, wait and just kind of see, like, what's going to happen. Juan's not going to take the bait. That's for sure. Pressure detected.
Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
I'll wait and see first, but I'll probably wait until they release a Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. Yeah, no, that's a good... I mean, I'm sure there'll be DLC for RE2. I mean, that goes without fucking saying. Like...
50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately. Reaching 70% of pressure threshold.
Whenever Umbrella sees a human test subject to create the nemesis. Yeah, they did. I would die happy, man, with an RE3 remake. Same, man. I can literally, like, beat the game and just get hit by a bus when I walk out my house, and I'll be perfectly fine. I'll be good. I've played it. I've seen it. If they made Resident Evil 4 into a movie or two, who would you like to see, Leon or Claire? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know who would be good for Leon or Claire. Let's have Allison Court play Claire. She fits the part. Leon, I don't know. I don't know who'd be a good Leon. Oh, shit. I fucked up. I gotta grab that key from the shark. Duh. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, why? I was like, I didn't grab anything. It's alright. I'll grab it real quick. Yeah, Leon. I don't know. Who the fuck would play Leon? Who would play Leon? I'm thinking of actors right now. I don't know. Leon. I'll have to get back to you on that. Juan said, Ant, did you see that badass trailer for PS4 World War Z game? There is one? I didn't even see it. I'm going to check that out. Link that to me if you can. If you have me on Twitter, just send me a message. I want to check it out. Or just try to search it up in the spare time, but yeah. So it's just is it like based off the book or the movie, or is it just like its own World War Z game? Because that sounds pretty cool. Any new zombie game like that, I'm down. Booyah, bitch. You're going down. This level right here. Yeah, man. RPG 27, what's going on, man, on Twitch? Shout out to the Twitch chat. Tom Cruise, oh, JK, I don't know either. Yeah, I know. Wesley Snipes, no. Will Smith, no. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. No, I'm kidding. I don't even like Matt Damon. I don't know, man. I don't think he's that good of an actor. Good Will Hunting. Brad Pitt. Bradley Cooper. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not good. I'm not good at on the spot. I have to, like, really put deep thought into it if I'm thinking of an actor to play fucking Leon. I wonder how long it take for a human to turn into a zombie. I don't know, man. I'd say, like, maybe less than a fucking hour. It depends on how fast a virus is spreading, or if it's a virus, because George A. Romero made it so it's like they just like get bit and then it's like days of time, you know, to go and take over the body. And so, well, not days, I'd say like a day. Like Ranger from Dawn of the Dead, he like, you know, that took him like a whole day, maybe 24 hours, I'd say. And Resident Evil took, you know, straight influence from that, so or died a bunch of times in the part before I figured it out. Oh yeah, the shark thing. Yeah, it takes a while. Takes a long time to figure it out. Jason Statham. Yeah, Jason Statham just has to get that curtain hair, and he'll be good to go. Oh, I'm Jason Statham. Oh yeah, I'm the mechanic. I'm gonna kill some zombies. That's probably a terrible Jason Statham impression, but you know what? Oh yeah, well, I was in Crank 2 and 1 and Expendables. And you can find me on facebook.com/Jason Statham. Oh no, I didn't mean to examine it. Bruce Willis. God damn it. John McClane. Jensen Ackles? Ackles? I don't know how to pronounce that. Nicolas Cage would be a strong Leon. Yes, he would.
Oh, yeah.
Not the bees! Not the bee! Perfect timing, too, because we're killing bees. Not the bees! Oh, please, not the bees! Not the bees! Nicholas Coppola. What a fucking douchebag. Nicholas Coppola. Time to put the naked lady together again. It's about that time. Keanu Reeves. Oh, please, Keanu Reeves. Or Russell Crowe. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Hulk. Oh, yes. There is no bathroom. I hope you know there is no bathroom. I hope you know that it's going to be a while until we beat Plant 42. I think we found a glitch spot right here. Yeah. It's a little glitch spot. You can just stand there and the fucking plant can't even hit you. Works for me. So that's a glitch spot right there. The way Chris was standing with the handgun specifically. Oh, Jared Leto. Oh, fuck off. I fucking hate Jared Leto. What a fucking cockstain. His 30 Seconds to Mars sucks, and so does fucking his acting. He was good in Panic Room, I guess, but it's not good. Do you hear what he fucking turned 30 Seconds to Mars in? It's not even a rock band anymore. It's just some fucking pop electro bullshit. It's not fucking 30 Seconds to Mars. 30 Seconds to Mars was a rock band. Now it's a fucking EDM pop band. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I know all rock bands do it. Like, look at Fall Out Boy. It's garbage, but, you know. Jared Leto's not a good actor. The Suicide Squad's not a good movie, and he was not a good Joker. Miles away from fucking Heath Ledger, or even Jack fucking Nicholson, for Christ's sakes. So much that he's not even coming back, so there you go. Plant Acid. Oh yeah. Do you think Remake, there's gonna put a bathroom... Put bathroom in the RPD? Put a bathroom in there? Probably. That would make more sense, right? Will black actor play Marvin? I'd say Will Smith. Well, everybody says that. That's like a given. Like, it has to be Will Smith. Yeah, man. Will Smith, or that's it. Will Smith or game over. "30 Seconds to Mars" isn't the same band. Samuel L. Jackson as Marvin. That would be great, just to have him say, like, motherfucker. Say what again? I'll dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what again? What does Marcellus Wallace look like? He's great in Die Hard with a Vengeance. That's such a good movie. Him and Bruce Willis are just a great, like, combination. Stop calling me Hey Zeus. He said, Hey Zeus. I gotta put that on 4K, man. Big time. The Big Kahuna Burger. Oh, yeah. Big Kahuna Burger. That's a Hawaiian burger joint, right? What are you eating? Hamburger? Ah, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast. What are you drinking? Sprite? Mind if I take a drink of this Sprite so I can wash this down? I love Pulp Fiction. So good. When I bring OD and bitch to your house, that's when you give her the shot. Until then, I'm not giving her a shot. Long... Ow. Make it some Longanzia. You're sending the... Yes. You're sending the wolf? Shit, that's all you had to say. I act fast, I talk fast. Yeah, motherfucker. It's 40 minutes away. I'll be there in 10. Hangs up the phone. Yeah, I like when he's like, you're sending the wolf? You feel better, motherfucker? Oh, man. So fucking quotable. It's amazing. I'm very sensitive about this Bonnie situation going on. He's great in SWAT. Oh, yeah. SWAT's another great movie. Pastel de Trail. I don't even know what that is. Sounds good, though. Their Book of Doom, or last book. George Trevor. And the reaction that Quentin Tarantino had on his character when they cleaned the car. Man, that doesn't even look like the same car. Yeah, that doesn't even look like the same car. Let's not just start sucking each other's dicks just yet. Oh, I need to turn on the power to the elevator. Yeah. Wolf was great. Man, they look like a couple of dorks. Yeah, with their clothes, asshole. Two of them, huh? Have you seen the classic Death Wish film? Oh, yeah. Death Wish is great. What's up, bitches? Still breathing it? Yeah, I am, John. I am up to date with this shit. Gotta grab this battery. Yeah, I haven't even checked out the new Death Wish film with Bruce Willis. It didn't seem that great, but, you know. It is what it is. I know there's like 3 Death Wish films. I didn't see the other ones, though. But they all seem great in their own way, so... Almost there. Damn right. there's nothing in here. Yeah, John, if you want to jump on, just let me know. I got Discord open, so I could just pause it and just set you up real quick. This is up to you. Just gotta put this battery in there and we'll be heading to the caves. I like the review you did. I like the smoke effects you used in the video. Well, thank you. My girlfriend Callie was the fog operator as I recorded, so it took a few times. But, yeah. Still had the fog machine from Halloween, so I was like, I gotta use this. I originally wanted to put it out for Halloween, but, you know, it would have been just too rushed, and I couldn't, you know, obviously from October to fucking May was time that I, you know, spent polishing the script and getting stuff ready for it, so it kind of worked out to, like, have, you know, more time in between it. You know, you just put stuff out quickly, there's not going to be any heart to it, and you take your time, it pays off, and it's done well so far. We're almost at 1,000 views, so we're close. Hopefully it gets, you know, as big as the other one did, because the other one had like 20,000 views, but it was like, you know, obviously the quality wasn't necessarily there at the time, you know. Alright, so now we can enter the caves and cross our fingers. Are you going to do more of those in the future? Absolutely, man. Thanks to the great response from yourself and everybody else that's been giving me good response. That leads me into knowing that I'm doing something right and that I can do it and pull it off successfully. So there'll be one for Resident Evil 2, I'm sure. Just gotta start writing the script. Siphon Filter 2 I'm working on as well. That one isn't going to be me on camera, though. That's still going to be just like, you know, me behind the camera, because I've been working on that retrospect for a few years now. You know, it's not, obviously it's not Resident Evil related, but it's a game that I really love that I've covered in the past, so anybody that does want to watch that, you know, they're going to be watching them, so. But yeah, 100%, man. Love to do more. Always. It would really be nice if Cypher's ever made a comeback. Oh yeah, man. Fucking, I agree 100%. So slept on. It's not fair. It's not fair that a game like that that's owned by Sony, you know, it's not like anybody else owns it. It's your game, Sony. You're bringing back Medieval, Crash, Spyro. Bring back Siphon Filter. Bring it back, motherfucker. Run like hell. That's what I always say. Be careful what you wish for. Yeah, man, we were talking about that earlier. Keeping the lore, possibly. I don't know. Yep. The one-hit kill hunter. Naughty Dog. Have you ever played the game called The Thing on PlayStation 2 or Xbox? Oh, fuck yeah. I love The Thing. I have it on Xbox. You'll jump on? Alright, cool. But what system are you streaming on? I didn't say it, actually, but this is PS4. Which is crazy, because it can crash at any moment knowing PS4. So I should have did it on the PS3, but, you know, that'll be for the next time. At least PS3 won't fucking crash, which is kind of strange, because you think, like, well, why should PS4 not crash? PS4 is the newest console. Yeah, well, PS4 has a knack of just crashing your games. Even if you're digital. Even if there's no scratch on the games. It just happens, so. Yeah, Chris turns. There we go. Should be good for me. I think we still need to fight that snake. Fuck, where do you go for that? I forget. Fucking snake. What's going on, GF1B? I've never had a PS4 game crash on me. I think it was just the original shitty version. No, that's definitely not true. Fucking the PS4 in general is just that just happens. It happens to me and C. It just happened to my friends. It just happens. PS4 is unreliable as the next guy. It's just is what it is. Has it happened on the Pro? Yeah, it's happened on my Pro as well. It's happened on God of War. Happened on the console that it should be okay on. But it is what it is. Has it happened on Resident Evil recently? No, it has not. But again, it is what it is. Oh, this is old school. I have the old school controls on. The new controls I can't even fucking play. I physically can't play with the new controls. So that's how well that's working out. My PS4 Pro has crashed more times than I can count. Yeah, exactly. Like it happens a lot. So it's just, I guess it's just whatever. It's just Sony. And the same thing happens with Microsoft. I've had same with my Xbox S. I've had games fucking freeze on me. I was just playing Saints Row 4, froze on me. Played a Forza 7, froze on me. It's just like, and I'm hardwired Ethernet, so there's no like, it's not like, oh, it's connection and it's this and it's that. It's like, no. It's just bullshit. It's just these new consoles, man. That's all it is. You can't trust anyone to make something. You spend all this money and you expect things to be done right. Doesn't work. Thanks, man. Appreciate the donation, and I'll talk to you later. Catch you soon. I played the new skull because I use faster speed for the quick turn. Oh, that makes sense. I can't stand it, so power to anybody who can use it. John, you son of a gun. Yeah, John, if you want to jump on Discord, let me know. I'll just feed it in the Discord feed and it'll be good. Screwing around as always. Out of the call. Alright, yeah. Let me just find the right door and then I'll pause it real quick. This fucking box. Alright, hang on 1 second. Let me just add him into the call. Hello, John.
Hello.
Alright, you're in.
It be me, mate.
What's
Yeah,
your best time? My best time on this one's probably like an hour and 40 something minutes. I have a whole like screenshot of like all the times that I've gotten on this game. I had to get that trophy, so
When you play, I was trying to say earlier, I didn't want to type it all out because I was being lazy, but when you play on the PS4, do you still use the D-pad to move around?
yeah, I do.
If you play with the new school controls, you still can use the D-pad to move like old school. It's just the analog stick gives you an instant quick turn.
Ah.
So like if you go to your options and change it real quick, and try to like quick turn and then just press the stick down, you'll see the difference. It's like almost 2 seconds faster.
Interesting.
That's how you can really speed run the game, because you can do things that you're not supposed to be able to do like that. Like you can run in a complete circle. Uh-oh, she's gonna fuck you up.
I got it.
All right, cool. You can run in a circle like that and it won't hurt. You can dodge zombies so fast like that. It's crazy.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to get used to this. This is bad. I don't like these controls.
Did you switch it?
I just did.
Yeah, if you switch it, just use the D-pad when you're normally playing, and if you feel like you're about to get in trouble, if you press the control stick the opposite direction, like towards the screen or away from the screen, you'll notice that you just turn right away. It's crazy.
So it's like an advantage to getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, like the Nintendo 64 Resident Evil is the same way. When you move with the alternate control scheme, Leon just like clips through the world and turns.
Ha!
It's insane. It's crazy. Because the Nintendo 64 Resident Evil 2 has a first-person control scheme.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Paul Davis Anderson said my movies are the best. Parasite Eve is my next project.
Oh no.
No, you gotta leave Monster Hunter alone, you fucking asshole. Leave it alone.
I mean, Mia and me. What's that movie called about the dog? Marley and Me?
Mia and me.
Mia and me.
Oh man. What controls are the most comfortable for you? For me, Spencer, the original. Ols.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm taking John's advice just to make it a little faster, but so far so good. This run's been okay. Just practicing different ways of getting around the game and getting my bearings again.
I completely play with the traditional controls. I only utilize the stick for quick turns. That's it. I don't like fight or anything with the stick. It's all D-pad because I prefer the tank controls. You have more control over where your character's moving.
I agree. Oh, Lisa, give me a smack. Alright. That's fine. That's what the healing's for. What's down here?
What's up, Carlos?
Yo, Carlos. Monster Hunter is good. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter is good, but you know, Paul David Sanders is trying to make a movie about it. I don't know if you know that, RPG and on Twitch. I don't know if you know that.
He's not trying. He is.
Yeah, I was gonna say he is.
He's making a movie, and Mia is the star. Mila, I mean, obviously.
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah. Let Paul have Monster Hunter. Stay away, all away from me, RE. If that's the trade-off, I guess. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you can't win. There's always gonna be that game you don't want to be remade, that it just gets not remade, but it gets made into a fucking unnecessary piece of shit.
Yeah, shitstorm. Isn't that the worst?
Alright, up the ladder we go. Yeah, I mean, he's done, as long as he's done with Resident Evil, I mean, that's all that matters. I mean, for Monster Hunter fans, it sucks, but I mean, I don't know if Capcom's got a boner for him or something. I mean, the other movies made millions, so...
True.
Wait, isn't the Resident Evil movie already out? JFA731 says on Twitch. Oh yeah, they're done. I mean, if they said they're gonna reboot them, and Blumhouse is looking at rebooting them, and in that case, I'm pretty excited for that. But it's gonna be a few years before they do anything.
Yeah.
We just got done the final chapter, so. I had to figure out where I have to go from here. I need to get those 2 stones from,
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, we were talking about verses yesterday. Mila stomps the universe. I mean, what's Leon going to do against her predictive combat software? He's going to get killed by a door, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not even Wesker stood a chance.
100% activated. Predictive combat software.
100% activated.
The new Predator movie is gonna suck. I can't believe they refused to work with that. Worked with me after my masterpiece AVP. Hey, you can't say that you can't believe they're gonna refuse to work with you. You saw that coming, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's your own fault.
Anderson.
I would love if it was actually him.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
he just gets bored and stumbles on streams, like
promoting his new movie. Still talks about how great Mortal Kombat was to this day.
Yeah, that's like, fucking crazy.
You did good once. Relax.
You did good, mate. Blumhouse makes good horror movies. Blumhouse, yeah, they do. Oh, you hunter motherfucker. I have to find out where I'm gonna go for this fucking snake. I forget where he is. I have a feeling. Just gotta find out where. I think he has the other crest that I need. And why the hell would you waste good money on movies? Resident Evil Final Chapter. Do you like garbage movies? Actually, that was so much fun to watch in the theater.
It was. I liked it.
That was the worst thing I've Ever, I don't know, the worst, best thing I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
Vendetta made up for it, though.
Oh yeah, Vendetta was great.
Some people think that was the worst one out of the animated series, but I thought it was good. Where the fuck do I have to do the snake fight? I forgot how
The
to get...
snake fight is in the library. It's in the. You have to go.
I'm trying to remember where this room... I'm blanking out on the room.
It's in the basement. You have to go through the basement to get to it.
The
You know that?
basement?
Yeah, you know. No. You know the room where you take the key and the armor spins at you. It's behind there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
where I
behind
figured. That's where I was thinking. I was like, I'm going towards that section. I know it's around there. I just gotta remember which door it is. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's upstairs.
Yeah, I'm
It's
pretty sure
upstairs.
too.
Yeah.
Resident Evil movie had the dogs, but it was not good enough. Yeah. Some people would say that.
I mean, yeah.
Some people would say the Red Queen rules all.
That's fucked up.
Too bad my wife wasn't in it. So stupid. I love fucking them up. I'm sure everyone liked me directing Dead or Alive. I made it better than the games. You directed that? I didn't even... Did you direct that? Oh, no. Mortal Kombat was good, man. That was it. I like Mortal Kombat. Ah, I need the fucking key. I don't have any of the keys. God fucking damn it. Whatever. I forgot. I put away the mansion key because I was like, oh, I don't need it. I mean, I should have did this earlier so I had it, but I just forgot about this room. I always forget about it. It's alright. I'll just grab it real quick. I got the safe room right below me. Yeah, Paul W.S. Anderson should just go away for just a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, they're probably giving him good money, so that's probably why he just keeps doing, like, the video game stuff. He's probably just like, well, they keep giving me the money, so I'm just gonna keep taking it.
That's what I would think.
This is the one game where it matters if you don't have anything equipped, you're faster.
Yeah, basically.
It's very interesting. Even a handgun slows you down.
Yep.
How was your 5-hour shift?
It was awful.
Yeah, it's probably going to be me tomorrow morning.
They sent me to BJ's to pick up a table, and then I had to build it.
Oh, my God.
It was fun, but still.
A table for what?
Another bench for outside.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
For the barbecue thing, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know we were having one. When are they having it?
Tomorrow.
Oh. Nice to know. And that's why I'm not going to be there. Alright. Last book. Trying to think of where is that other emblem for Lisa's door. I'm trying to think where that last one is. Why am I
You find another one in the in like the
I'm blanking out big time.
you find one in her room downstairs. And you find one in
Well, you find the trim for it in her room.
yeah, you find a trim.
Where the
And then the other one is the other one's where how you got outside in the first place.
I got that one. I need the other one.
So you find the trim, and then the other one's in the circle, like the jewel box.
Really? Because that jewel box had the trim in it. The stone ring.
Oh well, then what did you find in her room?
The stone ring, like the trim of it.
Oh, I don't remember then.
Yeah, Chad, it does make a difference about you equipped. Yeah, always something new to learn. Yeah, where the fuck is that? I'm about to look it up. Oh, man. Or you can look it up for me. Be my looker-upper real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Be my cheat guide while I try to figure this out.
Yeah, it's the stone circle, right, or the stone.
Yeah, whatever
emblem?
it is. I put one in the door already, but I gotta figure out. I don't know why I'm blanking so hard on this.
Stone and metal object. The stone and metal object you get, and then the other one.
I already have the Doom medals.
I'm like 90% sure you get it from killing the snake.
I got the Doom. I got the book. The book.
Don't you examine the book and the
No,
emblems
it gives
inside?
you the wolf medal.
Oh. Where else would it be then? Alright, let me look. The jewelry box is in her room.
Grab that.
And then the other one is in the Spencer's room, where you used to get the Eagle Medal in the first game. Like when you first come back in, you remember?
Yeah,
Little
how do I unlock that fucking door?
helmet key, or the emblem key. You would have got it when you were out at the courthouse after you killed the plant. You get the Spencer key. Remember, it's like the emblem key, and then you turn it into a key. The emblem key is the... you get the red gemstone, and then you put the red one in the jewelry box.
Oh,
and then you
shit.
you solve the puzzle.
I don't even think I have that jewelry box.
The jewelry box is in You still have the eagle puzzle to get the red gemstone, and then the jewelry box is in the
Eagle puzzle. Why am I blanking out all of this? I don't.
the eagle puzzle where you like when you walk into the room, it rotates.
Oh
and looks
yeah,
at you.
that's what I was just about to do.
Yeah, that's where you get the thing, and then the jewelry box is in a room with a zombie. But which?
It's a little shit you forget sometimes. Do you want to be on my next movie? Absolutely, Paul. Yeah, all I
I'm
gotta
a brilliant designer.
all I gotta find is that jewelry box.
It's in a room with a zombie.
The itchy tasty room?
Go to the main hall of the mansion. Use the helmet key to open the door in the north. Yeah, it's where the yeah, that's where it is. It's, do you know how the walls come together and then you have to push the statue in?
Yeah.
It's in that room, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Because that's where the hole is.
Or not that room. No, not that room. It's the room where the where you use the helmet key in the foyer and the main hall on the bottom floor. Where if you take the double doors, you go to the dog. It should be over where in the old game where you used to be able to change your costumes.
Oh, it's in there.
It's in there, yeah.
Okay.
It's back there on the floor, I think, with an ink ribbon. Because why not?
Then I put a jewel in there.
And then you put the red jewel in the jewelry box, and then you get the pieces, and then you use the pieces to whatever the case may be. Yeah, grab that shit.
Yeah,
grab it.
That's why I missed out, because I just missed that step.
You have to grab the red gem too, not just the yellow one.
The yellow I don't care about, because that's for a Mo disc, but like I'm not saving anyone, so.
Yeah. Well, you took the yellow one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put the yellow one back.
You're just gonna put it back in the moose.
No, I'm gonna put it back in the box.
Here, moose.
Here, moose, take it back. Oh, Paul Sandy's doing fucking dinosaurs? Fuck yeah, dude.
Jonathan No Chill Shun says, I beat the game last week without using the wooden mount. What does it do? The wooden mount is used for
doesn't it fix the doorknob or some shit?
No, you put it up on the wall and you burn the fireplace to get the second floor map.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's in the
not that you need maps.
You don't need the map really, but it's in the room next to the original room where the second snake encounter is. I had a lady come in looking for a battery that we didn't have. And
a battery? Like for a camera?
So for something like a CR2040, it was for like a something that you bring up, like an awning that you can bring down and bring up.
Yeah.
And she was telling me that she's like, man, I can't find this battery anywhere. And I was like, well, unfortunately we don't carry it. Like, I can't order it for you. And she's like, well, I guess I'll have to go home and get the crank out.
What?
She cranks that shit down because that's what you do with those things if you don't have the automatic battery switch.
Yeah, you just gotta do Resident Evil.
Yeah. You drop that shade. Gotta get that shade, you know?
I guess I gotta get the crank out.
Guess I gotta get the crank out. And I was just like, this is awesome.
Do you get anything if you don't disregard any of the keys? No. You get a cookie.
Disregard, I think he means discard.
Oh, discard.
No, that's what I'm pretty sure he typed disregard.
Alright. I got the box. It's funny, I came in here, but I missed the box. Like, I didn't see it. Why waste time playing these games over and over again when you can watch my movies? It's so entertaining. It is. I'd rather just sit on an island with nothing but your fucking movies and just die. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, this puzzle's annoying. You opening tomorrow?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna kill myself, so I
I'll
probably.
be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna cook for us tomorrow at noon.
Oh, really? At noon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Hey guys, you're not going to be getting any rev, but you can cook.
Yeah.
Fuck. I hate when you have to adjust the pieces so subtly to fit it in. That's what she said. Where? Oh my god, it's almost there. I hate this shit so much. Oh, thank fucking God. Oh, shit. It changed into a key. Alright. Enough of that rubbish. Put the window piece at the bottom. Yeah, I realized I was fucking up. I blame the wine.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, let's go and put this back and go gonna let Lisa kill whoever she needs to kill. In this case it'd be Wesker. I think we met with Wesker. Chris, help! Oh!
Yeah, right.
My master plan's ruined. There you go. Thanks for the support, chat. I needed it. I really did. Don't you fucking move. Sorry, Rebecca. I'm not saving you. It's not how this works. There it is. The final piece of the puzzle. Hopefully I don't get knocked off the ledge.
Hopefully not. That would suck. Run over. Biology related. My favorite examine text is in Resident Evil 1 where you go up to the counter with Jill and she says various things.
Interesting things.
Interesting things. The Stinger was being transported on that train in one of the cargoes. Where? Who knows? But that's why the Scorpion's on the Ecliptic Express.
What do you want to stream Sunday, too? I was going to ask you.
Might
as well ask you now, then, when we're working. We can figure it out.
Well, Sunday, I will be at the Dustman's in the morning, so I was gonna probably just
like, so it's gonna be Sunday night again because I'm gonna probably be at a barbecue, obviously, like during the day. So
yeah, so I was thinking after when you're ready, I'll just shoot or meet you or whatever the case may be. We'll figure it out, but I'll just come right to your house from his house.
Okay, you want to do another in-person one? I'm down.
Yeah, in person is just way better.
I'm down. You trying to do more battle mode? You trying to switch it up, do something else? Trying to do some Nintendo Wii stuff we talked about. We could do that too. Have some options.
Yeah, I mean, I have the Zapper. I love me some Wii.
Yeah, I've never played the co-op on them. I mean, I played it years ago with.
Do you have a Zapper?
No. I wish, but
I think I have two. I'm pretty sure I have two. I'm pretty sure I went to someone's house and they were like, "Yeah, I don't never play my Wii," and I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm going to take your Zapper. Is that all right?" And they're like, "I mean, I guess." And I took it. I fucking never gave it back.
Fuck
and
'em.
I'm pretty sure I have two now. Yeah, maybe whatever the people want. Put a tweet out. There's time. Put a tweet out. Let them vote between more extreme battle mode, Umbrella Chronicles, or Darkside Chronicles on the on the Wii, and or we can do like a yeah, just do those two. Whichever of those two they want to.
Yeah, if you got, I mean, even if you don't have the Zapper, like, I mean, I only have one Wii remote and nunchuck, so. Like,
I have like 4 Wii remotes.
Okay. Yeah.
I have plenty.
All right.
That's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, we'll just do a complete playthrough and just beat the shit out of it, and it's the first time it's ever been on the channel, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we'll record the footage too. That way I have it because I need to record the footage for both of those games anyway.
Yeah, just take my footage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll just record it right there. I'll bring a flash drive over.
Oh, I gotta grab the fucking medals from the chest. God damn it, it's all good.
Because we'll both be there, so it's not like it doesn't, you know.
I was in high school in '98 the first time I played Resident Evil, and I screamed so loud through the control at the TV. That's a good memory, man.
I screamed so loud I broke my CRTV, which that sounds like it's pretty hard.
I was about to say, you could have threw that shit at the TV and it just would have, like, not, like...
Yeah, the TV wouldn't have been phased.
I forget
nowadays.
I forget someone told me, like, how, like, you know, like, there was, like, a video where you can actually, like, someone was testing, like, taking a hammer to a CRT, and it literally would not break. Like, you can, like, they would do different levels of, like, you know, hit detection. Like, all right, like, kind of hitting it hard, then hitting it really hard, and it would not break. Like, things were built, man. Built to fucking last. Alright, to the lab we go. We're almost done. Rebecca's already dead. Wesker got hit off the ledge. I don't know if you peeped that.
Yeah.
He just got hit. Oh!
No!
Don't come this way! Oh!
Not the glasses! I still want to Photoshop that scene I was talking about, where Chris punches Wesker's glasses off of his face,
Yeah.
and then he turns around and there's just another pair on. I want that so bad. You were in high school in '98. Jesus. I just actually thought about the implications of that. I do not pity you or envy you. That is a shame. There's something magical about playing Resident Evil for the first time when you were like 7, though. Yeah, and they weigh 250 pounds.
Love the CRTs.
Yeah.
Never got why the FMV still looks so shitty on this remaster. It's the only that it looks bad.
Well, because the FMVs are FMVs. They're not like code that they can go in and edit. So that's why that they always look the same. It's the same thing with like the PS3 version of Code Veronica. It still uses the PS2 cutscenes because they didn't remake them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they could have took that old source.
They could have took the old source and tried to update like the re-render, but they don't have those files. That's
They
the
don't?
thing. Like, no, you would think they do, but like the project files for old games, they don't keep that shit around. That's why it's taken World of Warcraft so long to release their private or their vanilla server. It's because they actually physically got rid of that version. They don't have it anymore.
Fair enough.
So, like, they have the video files. Like, they could pull up any cutscene they want. It's just they don't have the project files. Like, they can't go in and edit it anymore. You're a filmmaker. You know how that works.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
So, if you have a final project and you publish something and then you put it out there and it's out there on discs, mass-produced and complete, most likely when you purge your desktop at some point, you're going to purge the project file because you're never going to go back and edit it because it's already done. So they didn't have a way to re-render those because most of the people who do the remasters aren't the same people who worked on the original.
Yes.
So it's not like it could be outsourced to a different branch in a different state or a different country, even Canada a lot of the time. Just one of those things. Code Veronica one pissed me off though. It's like, how you look so good and your cutscenes look so shit.
Yeah, 720p HD one. The laboratory shouldn't take too long since we're not saving anyone. Don't gotta do Modisc or anything.
You literally just have to carry the little thing and that's it. Make sure you clear them fuckers out. You don't even have to do this. I'm pretty sure. You just have to you just have to read the computer, that's it. Because it's cell and mole. Or cell now, instead of mole.
So. Love the computer sounds.
Oh yeah, the computer sounds are great.
Access granted. I want us to do Dino Crisis 2 as well.
Oh yeah, Dino Crisis is great. You can put that on the poll too if you want.
Dino Crisis 2? Oh man.
Yeah, You could put Dino Crisis 2 on the poll, Umbrella Chronicles, because it doesn't matter what we do first. We're gonna
do them. Gotta go. GG game, guys. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Thanks, Chad. Thanks for the support, man. Hope to see you around Sunday. We're gonna be streaming Sunday night, so hope to see you then.
I mean, hell, they could even put Parasite Eve on there if they want. I don't care. I'll play anything.
Oh, Parasite Eve.
I'll get good at it too. Maybe Parasite Eve 2. Maybe not the first. I have the second game, so I don't know if you have the physical copies. But I have the digital copies.
Nothing.
You have no Parasite Eves?
No.
Yeah. I have the digital copy of Parasite Eve 2.
They're PS1 based?
Yeah, they are. Yep, PS1 based. They're rare nowadays.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
Not too rare. It's not like unobtainable rare like some of the holographic. Like I have the holographic covered Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those are rare as shit now.
I got Steve that for his birthday last year.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
I got him that copy. It was only like $24. You can find them for a decent price because sometimes it depends though, because you're right, they are rare. But again, people put them up and they don't necessarily know what they're worth, and that's where like eBay comes into play because like a lot of people don't know what they have.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
Yeah, a brand new copy of the Crash 2 with the holographic cover that's still like factory sealed is like at least $150.
Oh yeah, sealed
probably.
PS1 games are fucking rip. Like you're spending a pretty penny. You're spending a lot of fucking money at that point. Resident Evil games especially.
Yeah, Resident Evil is expensive. Crash is expensive too, though.
Yeah, yeah. Crash, Spyro, anything like Final Fantasy VII sealed, Metal Gear Solid sealed, just any of that shit, man. It's like... Pff.
There's a used, open, like used. There's a PS1 game. There's a couple RPGs that are worth like $100, disc only.
Yeah, I heard about that. The one Mega Man game, the X2 something, that's fucking rare. I forget what it's called. It was like that adventure Mega Man game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of them on the PS1, and the second one's like super fucking hard to find. I have Jersey Devil. It's a good PS1 game.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And that is like that just like complete. That goes for like $50-$60. I got it at a flea market for like $4.
Yeah, there's a game store up by you. That one store that we visited that one day. They have a copy of that.
Yeah. How much are they charging?
I think they want like $41.
No shit. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Same thing with
It's open, but it's not.
Yeah, no, open. It's just it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy game.
It's a good platformer, really underrated, but it's kind of interesting how these things become rare. Like Medieval 1 and 2 are fucking rare.
Really rare. Medieval 2 is hard as hell. Medieval 1 you can find, it's like $40. But Medieval
yeah,
2
because like obviously like when I go to Perry's store, he like bases price. He has a system that upgrades his price every day, like every morning it updates like his distributor and stuff like that, and like where he can get the prices from and like however people are selling it. And when I was in his store and I saw the fucking I saw the price for Medieval, I was like, really? Like,
yeah,
because he had Medieval 1 and 2, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Medieval's a good game. I have that digitally too.
Yeah, those are great games. They never put Medieval 2 digitally on there for some reason. They never did. I was like, what the fuck? That was always one of my favorites. The most expensive disc game is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for PS2. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. That's why I don't know. When I was a kid, I always just hung on to stuff, like my brother would trade stuff in, but I always kind of kept this on, held on to stuff. Some of the Resident Evil stuff I didn't, keep. because of my brother. He like returned like the original like remake copy that I had in 0, but I've gotten them back over the years, so you know, it works out. But at the time, sometimes you just don't know. Like all like the first party GameCube games now are expensive, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
So fucking expensive. Like Luigi's Mansion, Mario Sunshine, like
Luigi's Mansion is a sleeper. Animal Crossing is another one that's it's up there.
It is.
The Crash Bandicoot that was on the GameCube is also expensive.
No shit.
GameCube is like one of the most expensive consoles. Like if you were to buy, right? If you were to buy 50, I'll even say 30. If you were to buy 30 good games, meaning not dollar Maddens. Madden doesn't count because every time, you know, like they'd have to be a brand new Madden
overabundance of sports games or something.
Count. Yeah. Like if you didn't buy like one of those games that you find on the shelf for like 50 cents, $1 and stuff like that, if you were to buy quality games, 30 games on the GameCube, you would easily be spending probably like $8,000.
Oh yeah,
because it's like Eternal Darkness. I'm talking case and everything. Like Eternal Darkness, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, Mario Sunshine, Smash Brothers Melee alone, you're probably already at like what, $400 or $500.
I can't believe Melee's that expensive.
Because everybody broke their discs. Like Melee is expensive.
I still have mine like complete. Like no black label. I mean no greatest hits. It's all black label.
Yeah, if you type in Smash Bros Melee, and you're buying it used with everything, it's like $60 still.
That's nuts. Yeah, my disc is in good condition. I don't know. I always kept my stuff in pretty good condition.
Yeah, easy mode sealed like $200-$300 for a sealed Smash Bros. Some of the games you think would be rare and are expensive are actually the cheapest.
Speaking of GameCube, I love how the Modus things are GameCubes in this.
Yeah, I know.
I fucking love it.
Because they were built.
And they just kept it. Like they just kept it in. I love it. I love little Easter eggs.
It would have been funny if they edited them.
Yeah, I know. That would have been great. Or just Barry's face.
Yeah, Barry's faces. I mean, try to find a copy of Gauntlet Dark Legacy on the GameCube.
Oh man.
Like, I'm gonna type it in on Google just to see what the shopping app brings you to. The only one listed is $299.
Fuck, dude.
There is a PS2 factory sealed copy for $134. So that game in general is just rare as shit.
Shit, where do I go to refill this fuel capsule?
It's in the generator. It's in like the first. You make sure you kill all of those first, because if they
keep respawning.
They don't keep respawning. They do, like, if you go forward and back, you'll kill them all.
You said it's in the first room?
Yeah, it should be in the first room on the right.
I got the capsule. I just have to refill it.
Kill that. You gotta kill those, bro.
No, I killed him.
Okay.
You're behind, but I killed him.
Oh, yeah. I'm behind a couple. I forgot. My bad.
I gotta find this fuel. Anthony, do you have the PS2 or GameCube R4 chainsaw control? I don't. But I want one.
You can actually get them pretty cheap now.
Because I do things to get that.
The GameCube chainsaw controller for Resident Evil 4.
Perry has it for PS2.
Yeah, you can get you can get some of them. For like $100 now, $120 used, which isn't bad considering that they were $300.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I look at it this way: the fucking Xbox Elite controller is almost $100.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like,
the Duke controller's out now.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I gotta go in that one fucking room.
Oh my god. That's so funny. If you type in chainsaw, Resident Evil 4 chainsaw game controller, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a whole bunch, you have like 5 or 6 rows of the controller with a couple other images sprinkled within. And after you get like halfway down the first page, one of the pictures is you holding it.
What?
Yeah, from your video.
Oh, and I was showing Perry? That's funny.
Yeah. It's actually you on Google Images. It's funny.
Hopefully nobody
I was
uses that and just crops it out.
I was like, hey, wait, that's Anthony. I found it in the back for you people.
Fuck.
Sonic Heroes Super Monkey Ball Duo Pack runs about $50 to $180.
I want that Resident Evil Origins, like, dual pack.
Yeah. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, $77 to $150. Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2 Plus, $75 to $154. Skies of Arcadia Legends, $137. So there you're already looking at $500 for 3 games. At like comfortable buying price. You'll never find those complete. Those low prices are disc only.
Oh, yeah.
So Pokemon Box Ruby and Sapphire, $183. Metroid Prime Wind Waker Combo, $200. Which you would just get those separately for probably the same price, honestly. Mega Man X Collection, $198. NCAA College Basketball, $100.
What the fuck?
Want to play your basketball game on the GameCube?
Sealed?
No. Not even sealed. Just disc. Metal Gear Solid. The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess sealed goes for $320. 54 disc only. Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Oh yeah, that's the great one. The promotional disc that came with the first game, the second game, a demo of Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. I have that. That's really cool. It's like $200. It came with it actually was one of the ones that came with the GameCube, I think. Pikmin 2, $100. And Luigi's Mansion Black Label, $500.
Oh my god.
You know what's the greatest thing about this too?
The fact that a lot of them are scalpers.
The fact that all of this stuff, this is all the values of these games in 2011.
That's crazy.
I can't even imagine what they go for now. Like Black Label Luigi's Mansion, Black Label Luigi's Mansion. Sealed. 1,000. Mint condition, 95 graded, $1,000 for that shit.
Yeah, that graded shit I don't understand. It's like, oh, it's graded. It's more money. Oh.
It's sealed from damage. That's the only plus. It's only. It doesn't make sense for games to me. It's only for cards.
I agree.
Cards.
Like trading cards I get because easy wear, but a sealed game, it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, a sealed. Why you double sealing me, bro?
Yeah, and you're paying for that.
Yeah, and you pay a lot for that. It's like $100 for a grade.
Yeah.
Or $50 for it. Depends on how
and
many
comic
things.
books too. Like cards and comic books are like the one thing I always understood. Like.
Oh yeah, comic books too, because it's easy to wear them down. They're paper. Sonic Mega Collection, $90.
I remember there's still pops up online. The sealed long box RE graded. It's like 10 grand. It's crazy.
Yeah, let me look at that. And inside, all along, it's just nothing.
Yeah.
It's just graded box. Yeah, regular PlayStation, sealed, graded, 80 plus, $4,500.
45.
Yeah, 45 for the non-long box.
Oh wow.
That's just a regular.
Just a slim case.
Yeah, with the Chris Richard, Kenneth Cyclone dude on the front, whatever you want to call him. Resident Evil 2 sealed.
700.
The regular black label sealed is 350.
Okay.
1,000 for the GameCube or the Nintendo 64 version.
Oh my god. If you were gonna say GameCube, dude, I was gonna cry. I bought a sealed RE2 copy in 2009 for GameCube, $30.
Resident Evil 2 GameCube sealed.
Probably 150.
It's going for 100 right now.
Okay, I spent $30 on it.
Yeah, factory sealed graded 280.
Yeah, I opened my sealed copy at 2. Because I was just like, whatever, you know.
Resident Evil 0 factory sealed red strip ultra rare. They have some weird copies that came out across the different countries.
Yeah, I'm getting into getting the ports. Like, I'm almost done all the US. I'm actually gonna just finish my US stuff, start doing like imports, you know, and then that's when it's gonna get weird.
I would get the European stuff first.
Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, the European stuff has really cool like artwork and stuff.
The RE4 European artwork's awesome.
And the only reason I'd go with the European stuff first over the Japanese stuff is no matter how long you wait for the Japanese stuff, it's always going to be expensive.
Some of the PS1 Japanese stuff's cheap.
Yeah, because it was so mass-produced. It's just the collector editions is what's really not that great. I need to get a GameCube copy of Resident Evil 2.
How much does it go not sealed?
Not sealed, I can get one for, I don't know, probably $100.
What?
You probably can't find it not sealed anymore, honestly.
Really?
I can buy it on GameStop.com and just remake a case for it. Because GameStop will ship you just the disc. You know what I mean?
True.
That's how I got my real copies of Code Veronica. My Dreamcast copies of Code Veronica don't have a case. I'll eventually just buy the case. Like, you know how people sell cases that the discs are like broken or whatever? I could just buy a case and get a new insert. Because I don't really, at the end of the day, I'm never going to sell my Resident Evil stuff. So I'm not too picky on like it being like, obviously if I can get it to be legit, I can get it to be legit. But if legit versus like me making an alternate case at home is the difference of $1,000, then no thank you.
I just didn't understand it. Like, it was like that fucking expensive. Like, I don't know why the GameCube ones are so like. It's just I remember going into GameStop and bought in Berlin, and my dad was like, "Why do you want to buy this on GameCube? Like, it's the same shit."
Yeah, GameCube's it was one of the best consoles.
And I spent $40 on that thing, and it was already out for a while. I mean, it was when GameStop still, had like GameCube shit just like chilling,
Yeah. Yeah, I find it to just be pretty crazy. Like, disc only on here, I'm looking. $49.50. Sealed, there it is. Resident Evil 2 GameCube disc new. Sealed. 180.
God, dude.
But see, for Resident Evil 2, I'd pay for that.
See, if I had, if I still kept mine sealed and I got another copy, I would just sell you my sealed one for like a cheap ass price. If I fucking had it still. But
like the open one?
Yeah, because the open one that I have is the one I have now, like on the shelf. I just opened it because I was like, oh, whatever. It's back. I was in like,
Yeah.
high school, and I got it for $30 from Amazon
Well,
sealed, and I was like, oh,
see,
let me just open it. Like, not a big deal.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing with me. Like, you're never gonna sell your shit.
Yeah,
Your Resident Evil stuff. So if it's
plus, I wanted to
sealed-
play it. God damn it! It's like I wanted
Yeah,
to play that shit on the GameCube.
That's what I'm saying. If it's sealed, if it's not sealed, the important part is when you got it, it was sealed.
Yeah, and I was able to open it, and it smelled
You're
new,
able to
and I
open it,
popped it
yeah,
in the
yeah.
GameCube, and it was
You're
awesome.
a filthy GameCube sniffer.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like that, like Veronica in our store.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking filthy DVD sniffer. Can't stand that bitch. What was her name? Karen? Yeah, I think her name was Karen.
What, the customer?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Smelling the DVDs. What the fuck's your problem?
I don't know, like they don't really
How does
smell
this-
unless you
is it-
open them.
How's this one? How's this one smell, lady? You want to watch this one?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What is your scent telling you today?
Yeah, what is your scent telling you? You feeling Deadpool? I wouldn't smell that one. It's stinky. I'm not saying Deadpool is a bad movie. I'm saying Deadpool is probably a smelly guy.
And plus, like, it wouldn't really smell until like you open it.
Open it.
Yeah.
I know, but they still sniff it.
I don't get it.
I've seen it happen with my own 2 eyes.
It's funny because I've only heard like Marcus and you tell me, but I've never like witnessed it yet. But I'm sure like I will.
I was like,
I'm
yeah,
just
I said
never
to
over in
Marcus-
media. Like I'm just never there. But like, does she's
was
like,
like-
does she stay there for a while?
Yeah, she was just smelling them. I was like, Marcus, we have somebody sniffing the DVDs. And she's like, yeah, we have a couple DVD sniffers that come in. What is wrong with people?
Just
Or
like,
that
just
guy
a
that
couple.
brings-
Just a couple.
Yeah, or the guy that brings the toothbrushes in and just starts knocking everything over. You know that guy?
No, what the
Obviously, okay, I'll preface this. Disabilities, I don't make fun of people for disability. Obviously, there's something wrong with him. But my problem is whoever is in charge of him just lets him do whatever he wants.
Yeah, you can't do that. Not in a
can't-
retail area. You can't.
You can't do that. Not just for our sake as employees and for like, but for his sake as people are not as strong as us. People are going to make fun of that person if they see him. They're going to laugh and blah, blah, blah. If he's not like in control, that's just going to, because human nature is to laugh. Not that people are terrible for it, because hopefully nobody would go too far. But he comes into our store and they just let him go. And he has the 2 toothbrushes and he drums on stuff. And listen, I watched this man walk up and down the movie aisle, drumming on every single one of the DVDs. And then when he would drum and would mess it up the beat he was trying to do, he would knock them over.
Wow.
And then he started going down the smart home aisle with all the switches and light bulbs, like all the little boxes, and just started knocking everything over. And I'm like, whose man is this? Like, who is control? And I'm looking around and there's nobody that's like I can point out as like an aide or anything. And I know that motherfucker didn't come alone.
No.
There's no way he got there alone, okay? There's no way. I'm just like, I can't stand it, man. Like, why are you gonna let that poor dude like off on his own like that?
There it is. I'm done. Beat it.
Yep, that's
Solo. Tyrant still alive. Mansion did not blow up. Nobody saved. Resident Evil. Let's see what we
This
did.
case was just too weird.
Ah, I got Wesker telling me I did a fine job. That's good. 2 hours, 58 minutes, 49 seconds. Creatures
That's not too bad.
66, yeah. Ink ribbons used 3. Health items used. Chris, you did a fine job.
You did a fine job.
Roughly under 3 hours, but it's still good. Still didn't beat my best, but also my best wasn't on the hardest mode, so.
Good job.
Not bad, just for a chill run.
Yeah. It's never bad when you win.
Look how many fucking look at my typewriter. I beat this like a million times. When this came out, I
Yeah.
fucking just wrecked this game. Well, awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching the stream. Anybody who's still left, I have no idea. I didn't have the chat's been dead for a little bit, but
Yeah. There's still 8 people.
that's good. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks, Sean, for coming in for a little bit.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Try to get as much sleep as I can before I'll just see you tomorrow, and I'll make that poll. I'll make that poll tonight, actually.
Yeah. So head on over to Twitter and vote.
Twitter, vote at Let's Talk _RE, and then John will be at John Forge. So I'll just tag him in the Twitter. So just follow both of us, and we'll keep you guys updated on what we're doing. And again, it's up to you guys to decide. So yeah. Other than that, we will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.
Yep. Peace. All right, man.
You've done a fine job, Chris.
You did a fine job.